It's time for Around the Ozarks Rewind. Here are your hosts, Woody and Janet.
3, 2, 1. You're on, Jan.
Oh, good afternoon, everybody.
Welcome
good morning.
to our
good
100th podcast.
100.
This is a day to celebrate, hey?
Hey, have you been doing these without me?
Why?
Why?
What do we do with this big pile of mail?
I don't know. How was your week, by the way? We'll get to that in a second.
One guy called me a bad name.
I saw that.
But
I wasn't going to point that out.
I could tell by his writing that he wasn't educated.
I don't know why people do that.
You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't prepared for that. Yeah, I know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Let's see. To Woody and Janet, my sweet little mama would get. Oh, that's
what?
I can't go for you, but my mom would love you. Well, thanks.
Are they calling me mama?
My sweet little mama would get so upset about the falling forward and springing back skit.
Oh, yeah.
For those of you who don't know.
Time change.
Yeah, there's an easy way to remember how to set your clocks during, spring and autumn time change.
Daylight savings.
It's spring back, fall forward.
Right. You spring back, you fall forward.
And people used to get so bent out of shape and call us.
Why?
Because they said that we were getting it wrong.
Who?
Yeah. Hello, we're the professionals on the radio.
Oh, look at your clock.
She would get so mad. She would record it on cassette and play it on the living room record player, AM/FM / tape player. Uh-huh. She thought it was real as real could be. She probably put you on the Sunday school prayer list.
Oh, my.
Well, now we could always use that. And
that is true.
It.
Never can get too
Let's
much
grab
of that.
one from the middle there.
Oh. You want this one?
You want huh?
You want this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know how to say it on the podcast.
Well,
it says
use the
well, first of all, it's in reference to Woody and Janet are finally back doing shows.
Yeah.
You've got to go and listen to their first episode. Guaranteed nostalgia. Laugh so much. Da-da-da-da-da. And then the first comment, this guy.
Yeah.
I won't say his name. Woody P. Snow is the biggest blank hat I have ever had the pleasure of meeting.
Blank hat?
I can say...
A hat?
A hat, ass. Ass hat. Oh, he said it.
Oh, man.
My daughter may be listening.
What is an A hat?
Ass.
Who wears a hat on their A?
I don't know. I wish I had more. I could wear a hat on. That'd be great. My hat falls right off.
You need to get a pretty big hat.
Oh, jeez. Stocking cap.
Let's try here's one.
This one? I just started commuting to work again, so the timing of this podcast is perfect. It is like all is right in the world again. Thank you so much for getting back together to do this and making my morning awesome.
That is sweet.
That's from Tim. Thanks, Tim.
How about each of you tell us about the lifetime friends you met because of you being on the radio? For guys' names, just give these initials. They may have helped you with or fulfilled a craving of a certain food or had a dry shoulder or someone said something inspirational that might have completed a lyric. Is this person taking credit for doing that?
I don't know. So they want to know who we have met through our radio careers.
We met a lot of people.
A lot
of people. And a lot of people that we met, since it was so long ago, have passed on. I was going to make a list, like Joan Rivers. That was such a fun interview. And then, boom.
Man, I am finding as I get older, it's almost a weekly thing now. I hear about someone who's ill or someone that I know that has passed. It gets old. It's terrible.
And have you noticed how fast these weeks are going?
Yes.
When we get together, it's like, what? Didn't we just do this day before yesterday?
Hey, you're one of those people that I met in radio that is my friend for life. You don't know what to say, do you? Oh, you're going to cry. You're going to get your beard wet.
You're my only friend.
I know.
Okay, I got something to talk about.
Okay. Want to hear it? Here it go.
Why, Okay, these are things that feel illegal, but they're not.
They feel illegal,
That's
but
what
they're
it
not.
says here.
Half the stuff I do. I think.
Walking through a store without buying anything.
Oh, I don't feel bad about that.
I don't feel bad about
illegal?
that.
Oh, but when you walk into a store and you don't buy anything, but you go to the bathroom, that feels bad.
I do that to McDonald's all the time.
Do you? Oh, you're that guy.
Yeah. No, but I do check around to see if they're spying me. Like, wait a minute, he walked around for 10 minutes. He's walking out. Did you know that in California now it's illegal to try to stop somebody from stealing out of your store?
You can't stop them?
You can't. You're not allowed to anymore.
Because it'll offend them?
Apparently so.
Jeez. You know what? I get paranoid with my big purse when I walk through a store and I reach in to get my phone or something.
Yeah.
I think that someone's watching me.
Yeah, and they see your hand go in there.
Yeah, so I just pull out like my phone and I kind of wave it around so they know I'm not stealing.
How about walking into a restaurant and then you sit down and then you change your mind.
Oh.
And you get up and you walk back out.
I've done that.
Owning a flamethrower.
I don't.
Now, what kind of country is this where you can't own? Well, you can.
I have a friend who has one. His name's Itchy.
Itchy the flamethrower guy?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know him?
Passing a police car on the highway, even if you're doing the speed limit.
Do you feel guilty? You feel like you're going too fast.
I try not to let it happen. I'll slow down behind him. If I see him up ahead, I'll slow down. Breaking up banana bunches at the grocery store to get just the exact number of bananas that you want.
I do that too.
Guilty.
I recently found out that that's legal, that you can do that.
You can
That's
do
legal,
that.
yeah.
Can you eat grapes in a grocery store?
Holding.
I've
No,
done
you
that.
can't. That's stealing.
Okay, I don't do that.
And besides, they've been sprayed with chemicals to keep them.
Oh.
Holding eye contact with a stranger.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Oh,
I
I
can't
do
help
that.
it.
I do that
I
with-
do. I can't help
too.
it.
I do
And then
that
they
with-
smile, and then I smile, and then I get accused of flirting.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I don't.
You're not a flirt.
No.
I do that with little kids.
My mom said, you do?
Yes,
That's
I
creepy.
love little children.
Oh, I do too. I stare at
I
little
mean,
kids.
they're the most fun to hang out with. I mean, you
I
get a new
agree, I
perception
agree.
of the world through a child's
my
eyes.
mom said when I was little, she'd always tell me to quit staring at people. So I guess I do.
Okay, just a couple of more here. Things. Making a cup of coffee inside, putting it in a ceramic mug, and walking around outside drinking it. What's wrong with that?
Starbucks, if you go into Starbucks with your own coffee,
I don't know.
that might not
Telling
be a
your
great
barber
idea.
that you don't like the haircut he gave you.
Now, how do you know anything about that?
I don't. It's been a long time.
I had to. It was too easy.
Putting my phone in my pocket when I'm at the store, or opening my backpack in the store to drink from my own water bottle. See, that's like you reaching into your purse.
I feel like people are thinking that I'm stealing.
Well, that's just stupid.
Well,
isn't
I was
it?
at a
Somebody made a
makeup-
list of things that feel illegal, but
Well,
they
it
aren't.
kind of happened to me the other day. I was at a big makeup store looking for something, and I needed the right color. And
You go
I
to
had,
makeup stores?
I do, and I had the right makeup in my purse, so I wanted to get the color. So I went in and got my stuff out of my purse. So I was holding two of them. The lady came up and she said, "Can I help you?"
you?
Yeah, like that kind of.
Can I
Can
help
I
you?
help you?
Is there something you're looking for? So tell us what makeup store you go to, and maybe I'll go there too.
I go to Ulta.
Ulsa? Did you ever notice, this is kind of on the same subject, but lately, I live in Fordland now, but when I drive into Springfield, there's a bunch of new businesses, and I have no idea what they are. Like I was driving
Everywhere.
up 65, and there's a big building called Summertime or something like that. What is it?
I don't know. Where
You
is
haven't
it?
seen It's on 65. Huge building. Could be a warehouse or a factory or a huge store.
Huh? Do you know, Jay? It says summertime.
Huh?
That's all it says on the outside, summertime?
Yeah.
Maybe there's like a pool in there. And
Yeah,
kids.
like an indoor water park.
Well, then they should say pools.
Something.
Something like that.
I don't
How are we
know.
doing on time? Is anybody
places
Hey,
everywhere.
how do they write to us? I mean, I still haven't figured out how to find where people are, if people are responding. Are people responding?
Yes, we have mail.
Yes, I see that, but I figured those people were nuts. But, I mean, you can respond on the computer, right?
Yep. That's where those came from.
AroundTheOzarks.com.
Email the show.
AroundTheOzarks.com. Mm-hmm. Now, what's to keep somebody else from using that? Because that is such a generic title.
They know they'll have you to deal with.
When I was a little kid, KMOX in St. Louis, their tagline was all about St. Louis. And a lot of people wanted to use that, but there was some sort of fight about it. But that's all I remember. Anywho, thanks for listening to us. I can't figure it out.
You can't figure what
we're doing.
Exactly what we're doing. I don't know.
It feels like it feels fun.
But it's good to be here. I just like being in a radio station.
I just like being by you.
Well, Jan.
I like talking to you too, Jan.
I'm tearing up again.
Are you crying? Yeah.
Okay, so I want to get one little plug in here for the band. Something Machine. What is it?
Machine Gun Symphony.
Machine Gun Symphony. That's yours. Yeah. That's your band. Machine Gun Symphony coming to a stage near you soon. When will you be playing in Springfield?
Very soon.
Very soon. That's just what I said. Okay, thanks, Jan.
Thank you, Woodrow.
And I'll see you. When do these run? Are we running these once a week?
New episodes weekly.
And you can listen anytime.
This is our 100th one. You could get up in the middle of the night if you want to and
get
listen.
your fix.
Yeah, and you'll go right back to sleep. Well, thank you, everybody. And this is Woody P. Snow.
This is Janet Lane.
See ya.
This has been Around the Ozarks Rewind with Woody and Janet. If you have questions or topics for the show, email Woody and Janet at AroundTheOzarks.com.